Hello to all. My name is Samiksha Godolkar. I am assistant professor in S&D College of Engineering, Yeola. Today we will discuss a video lecture on the topic of amplitude demodulation. Firstly, see what is demodulation. Demodulation is the process of recovering the signal intelligence from a modulated carrier wave. This process is also called as a detection, and it is a reverse process of modulation. Why we need a demodulation? Firstly, in last lecture we see the modulation. Now we see why we need or why we require a demodulation. Demodulation means exactly the reverse process of modulation. The wireless signal consists of a radio frequency, high frequency, and a carrier wave modulated by audio frequency, that is a low frequency. Radio frequency is a high and the audio frequency is a low. The diaphragm of a telephone receiver or a loudspeaker cannot vibrate with a high frequency. Moreover, this frequency is beyond the audible range of human ear. So it is necessary to separate the audio frequencies from radio frequency carrier waves. After that, in this next slide we see the amplitude demodulation process. How demodulation work? Firstly, the modulated signal AM modulation, amplitude modulation is given to the detector. Detector consists of a rectifier and filter. Rectification having a rectifier converts the AC to DC, and it also noise removed from the modulating signal. Noise removed from the modulating signal. After that rectification, the filtering will filter out this rectifier, and after that detector, the demodulated signal, demodulated output is obtained. This is the demodulation process. The importance of rectification and demodulation is the modulation. Importance of rectification and demodulation is the modulation envelope on the positive and negative sides are 180 degree out of phase. If the rectification is not done, then after filtering, the positive and negative envelopes would cancel each other. So the original modulating signal cannot be recovered. Thus rectification is necessary in demodulation process. Types of AM demodulation is first is diode AM detector. Second is synchronous AM detector. The diode AM detector, this is by far the simplest form of AM demodulator or detector, requiring just a semiconductor of diode along with a capacitor to remove the high frequency components. It suffers from a number of disadvantages, but its performance is more than adequate for most applications, including broadcast receiver, where cost is a significant driver. Diode AM detector, synchronous AM detector. This form of AM detector offers a higher level of performance, but at the cost of considerably the use of considerably more components. This means that it is only used in receivers where the levels of performance are paramount and can justify the additional component cost. In this way we see the AM demodulation process, different types of AM demodulation, and the how demodulation demodulated output we get. Firstly we see the demodulation definition. It is the reverse process of modulation. After that we see the why we need demodulation, because the original data and the noise which can separate out from the original signal, we need the demodulation. After that we see the demodulation process. In demodulation process, the input is given to the detector, and in demodulation process the output is obtained at a reverse direction, means in original form. After that we see the importance of rectification and demodulation, which these two blocks are used in demodulating process. So these two blocks are used in detector, and this importance of rectification and demodulation we see. After that we see the types of demodulation. How we see the demodulation type? The diode AM detector and the synchronous AM detector. These are the two types of AM detector we see, and after that we see this demodulation process completely. Thank you.